Talk to me. WSRadio.com.
The San Diego Union Tribune and Sign On WS Radio presents San Diego's Finest Radio with your host, Jack Warren.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Jack. And today it's going to be Jack and Sohaila, right?
Sohaila.
Well, I'm trying. We like to put on different types of dancers, and you know a little bit about dancing. You're a belly dancer, right?
I am, yes.
And so, why don't you get started by telling us who you are and what you do?
Sure. Okay, so my name is Sohaila. That is my artistic name. I've had it for a very long time, but I've been a belly dance entrepreneur for over 40 years already.
Wow.
Yeah, a long time.
I can't believe it.
I know, I look young still,
like
right?
my daughter. No, go ahead. About your dancing as a career, you were saying.
Yeah, so I started when I was 12 years old. My mom was taking dance classes at a recreation center. And one day I asked her, hey, could I come and try it out? And she let me go. And I passed up the class. And I remember picking up the veil. It was like yesterday and twirling it. It's like, wow, this is great. The music just got in my soul, and never thought in my wildest dreams that I would be a belly dancer, though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I wanted to be a cop all my life.
Oh, really? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. We moved up to Seattle, Washington from Vista, California in my teenage years, and that's where I became a police explorer because I was exploring that field. And at that time, I was really getting hooked into belly dancing more. And I remember going to I think it was, Pike's Place?
Pike's Place Market.
Yes,
yes,
in the Seattle Center, and watching a belly dance festival. And I told my mom, oh my gosh, I want to do this again. I want to get more into this. So I went and took classes, and I went to a private Persian teacher. She made me in 6 months. I started dancing at 17, professional.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we moved back down to Vista, California, and going through Palomar College, going through criminal justice, and paying my tuition through dancing. And so I was about to go to take the sheriff exam, and I couldn't find the building. It was the Port of San Diego. And my mom said, what do you mean you can't find the building? It's pink. It's like, well, sorry, I just couldn't. So that's where I decided. A week later, I got a gig to go and dance international in Mexico City in 1984. So it's like, well, I could either become a cop, get shot at, or go be a belly dancer and travel the world. So it's like, well, that was a no-brainer.
Yeah,
right?
Really.
So I actually pioneered belly dancing in Mexico in 1984. And then since there, I've traveled the world dancing. I've danced all over the Middle East. I was also on the original Love Boat in the Middle East and the Greek islands for 3 seasons.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Captain Steubing wasn't there, though. It was really cool. And I came back in 1997, and it's like, well, now what do? I did everything I've wanted to do as a dancer. It's like, well, let's start teaching. So I became a professor at Palomar College, and I still teach to this day. I teach the Near Middle Eastern dance class, and at Cal State for the Rec Center. But my classes have been dwindling through the years, and it's like, well, what else could I do, to get out there? I'm a people person. It's like, well, I've marketed myself around the world. I could surely do that for others. And so that's what I do now. And I love, love, love helping businesses grow.
Wow. Okay. Who can give you a better... I don't know what word I was going to say, but you would be ideal as far as marketing. And how did you get started in the first place? Really started marketing?
For marketing? Yeah. Well, about 5 years ago, I really just dug in deep, and I've always made my own websites and graphics and posters and pictures and everything you can imagine. I did everything myself. I also had big performances. Over 500 people actually came to my shows once a year. I did this for 16 years.
Wow.
I've done a lot. But then recently I just started seeing out there who could help me, in this field, coaching business-wise and mentoring. And about a year ago, I came across a person that had membership sites and some other tools and strategies to take their businesses and grow and help businesses grow. And so I really got into that section. And his name is Chad Nicely. He's my mentor and coach. And I tell you, he's the most brilliant person I've ever met in my life.
Chad Nicely.
Yeah,
I
that's
think,
his real name too, Chad Nicely.
Yeah, I think he just texted us a while back, or She is actually videotaping and showing this.
Well, actually,
video.
I'm just recording right now.
Recording.
I'm just recording, then I'm going to post it. Yeah. But I think a few people are actually watching us live, so this is good. So I want to say hello to everyone.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. It's, what do you see the most challenging aspect of this new career of your life?
Well, the most challenging is getting out there and helping businesses grow. But, there's been so many things out there these days, in the way of marketing. And a lot of things, that has been working, a couple of years ago is not working now. And so a lot of people are still thinking, back in that old school thought that, well, if I could still do the same things, well, you can't. I mean, you have to keep moving forward. And it's the digital age now. It really is. It's the digital world. And so everything is going digital these days. And so you really have to keep up with the times. And my challenge with companies is when I go and sit with them, it's like, look, I can help you bring in those leads and those clients, let me show you what I could do. And sometimes they're reluctant because they have that old school mentality. So that's one of the challenges I face.
Well, what is networking, the Networking Summit?
So about 5 months ago, I started a meetup group called the Escondido Small Business Network Summit. And it's been growing like wildflowers. What I'm doing is actually I bring in top-notch speakers and coaches, and we teach people about marketing and how to get success through what they could do in the digital world. And so it's really great. It's a great concept. Again, I have the coaches coming. My first coach, my mentor and coach, Chad Nicely, he was my first speaker that came out. And Chad is actually the number 4 marketer in the world.
Wow.
I mean,
wow,
right?
Hey, I bet. Wow. Well, who do you credit? I guess Chad would be one of them.
Definitely. He's one of them. Yeah, definitely.
What are the other people that you credit for what you do now?
Well, my upper power up there, him.
Yeah, right.
He's somewhere around there. My mom, she's always behind me, and my husband, he's always behind me too. But yeah, just keeping in a great aspect of people that really believe in you, and I love that. That's why I love Chad's group, and our group is just so tight-knit that we all help each other. So I help, we all help each other, and so we all lead the way in doing that.
Well, good. Well, what do you like most about doing that? I mean, is it meeting people? And obviously, you love doing that.
I do. And well, it's always great because what people say. I have a friend that says, "Well, don't just ask who you are. Always ask well, what are you about as well?" And so that's what I love telling people. I love letting them know that I help entrepreneurs generate more leads and sales, become an authority in their marketplace by deploying effective marketing strategies and tools in their business, and they become a rock star.
Wow.
Who doesn't want that?
Yeah, I mean that's what it's all about. Isn't it?
Right.
Well, what kind of success do you think that people have if they work?
Well, a lot of people think that, okay, well, I'm going to get this thing from this person, and I don't have to do all the work. Well, you do have to do the work too. I give you the tools, I give you the strategies, but you still have to go out there and use them. So that's the thing too. People have to know how to use what I give them, and I actually sit with them one-on-one, and I teach them everything on how to do social media, simple tools and strategies to literally click their business into shape.
Yeah. And part of the thing is just finding out what shape it's in. And
Exactly. And that's what I love to do, too. I love to sit with businesses, say, tell me, what is your business? What are you about? What is it about? And how can I help you? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you see as competition for your organization?
That's a great question because, everybody thinks that, there's competition. Well, I don't believe in competition because we have a whole world. We have billions of people on this planet, right? So, I mean, just turning a corner, there's going to be somebody new and exciting to speak with and learn from, and they won't even know what is happening, the next corner down the road. So, we have a whole world to open up to. So there's no competition.
That's true, and but you've created a unique product.
Yes.
And one of the things I think doesn't have any competition is belly dancing.
No. I'm the belly dance marketer now.
Yeah, wow.
As I belly dance, I'll market your business.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. So my uniqueness is having this tool. It's called My CEO Card. And so we are the CEO of our own companies. And so what better way to have something that's tangible that you could give out digitally, that you could get something in return. So when you give out your digital business card, when you're at a networking event, you always get their information back. So guess what? You already have their information. You could connect with them immediately instead of just somebody giving you a business card, and what's going to happen? They either get thrown away. 80% of cards get thrown away, by the way, or they get stuffed in a closet in shoe boxes, right? I have 5 of them, 5 shoe boxes stuffed with them.
Man.
So with this one, you have all their information. So it's easier to do business with people when you have their information right in the palm of your hand.
It really is. And sounds like you've figured out a way to make other people and their business stand out.
Yes.
So thanks for being with us today. You've been listening to Jack on WSRadio.com, the worldwide leader in Internet talk.
This past year, the U.S. released a joint issue with Canada, The History of Hockey, but didn't have any stamps for its Legends of Hollywood or Music Icons series. The agency also started a new charity stamp program. Canada delayed release of its first ever Hanukkah stamp because of a design problem. And speaking of mistakes, 2 long-lost copies of the Jenny Invert, a 1918 stamp with the upside-down airplane, were sold for nearly $300,000 each. Jay Bagalki jumped from editor of the biggest stamp-collecting magazine in the U.S. to editor of the biggest stamp-collecting newspaper. He's 33. The president of the top stamp collecting organization, Mick Zase, was nominated to be Deputy Secretary of Education. If confirmed, and it appears likely, he'll have to step down from the hobby post. And the Smithsonian National Postal Museum named a new executive director, Elliot Gruber. I'm Lloyd DeVries of the Virtual Stamp Club for APS Stamp Talk.
You take your smartphone almost everywhere you go. Now WSRadio.com can be there too. Search WS Radio in the Play Store for your Android devices or iTunes for Apple.
Hi, everybody. I want to welcome you back to do a last-minute wrap-up with Sohaila. Go ahead.
Yes. So, again, I want to thank you so much for allowing me to come on. And this has been just a joy meeting you. But I wanted to let people know that, if you need more leads and clients to come into your business, please make an appointment with me. They could go to Sohaila.biz. That's SOHAILA.biz. Again, www.sohaila.biz. And make an appointment with me.
All right, and talk to this beautiful, talented lady.
Thank you.
Do you want to be a professional coach? Are you in business trying to make a real difference with people you manage or work with? Have you started a coaching practice that isn't quite getting off the ground? Get the skills you need to be a successful coach today with the Coaches Training Program from Accomplishment Coaching. The Coaches Training Program will show you how to help others focus and be more fulfilled. Whether you want to improve your company's bottom line or create a thriving coaching practice, Accomplishment Coaching can give you the distinctions and practices you need to coach others effectively today. Accomplishment Coaching has spent 6 years developing a cutting-edge coaches training program that will have you ready to coach people professionally in just 12 months, and you don't have to take time off work to do it. To find out more about the Coaches Training Program, just call 1-888-548-6813. That's 1-888-548-6813.